Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Mahatma Gandhi. Both were the great leaders of subcontinent who guided their nations to the way of freedom. These both great personalities have many things in common and many things that were different in both of them. Like the both Gandhi and Jinnah were British educated lawyers. They dedicated their lives to the independence of the India. Both were born in 19th century and both Gandhi and Jinnah are the fathers of their nations. The currency of Pakistan and India have pictures of Jinnah and Ghandi respectively. In addition, both respected each other. It is visible from the remarks of Quaid after the death of Gandhi. But both these personalities have many things that were different in them and many contrasts. In this video, a detail about their contrasts and differences will be discussed. These differences are rooted in their struggle for independence, views about the geopolitical subdivision of subcontinent, and ways to tackle the slavery and acquire freedom. The book of Alan Hayes Merriam, Gandhi versus Jinnah, The Debate Over Partition, highlighted many political and region-based differences between Jinnah and Gandhi. The first difference between Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Mahatma Gandhi is visible in the words of Lord Morley, the British Secretary of State, from 1905 to 1911. Let's not forget that the difference between Mohammedanism and Hinduism is not a mere difference of articles of religious faiths and dogmas. It is difference of life, in tradition, in history, and all aspects. According to Gandhiji, Congress was a national party of subcontinent, struggling for the independence of the whole India, while Jinnah stated that Congress is working only for the interests and better future of Hindus. They both had clear and opposite views for Muslim League. In many of his conversations, Gandhiji declared Muslim League just as an ordinary party, like all other parties in Hindustan, without any distinction. On the other hand, Jinnah always praised Muslim League for the only representative party for the Muslims of subcontinent, that is working for the interests of Muslims. Gandhiji has led a very simple life. He never hated anyone based on his caste or religion. It was a prevalent view of Mahatma Gandhi that his struggle is universal for both Muslims and Hindus, without any religious segregation. In contrast, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was a reality-based man, made his views based on ground realities, that Gandhi's struggle was just for the rights of Hindus. In the whole dilemma of the war and slavery, Gandhi was of opinion that first of all, we should work on getting freedom from the British. Later on, we can solve our Muslim-Hindu issues. But based on the dire hatred and difference between beliefs of both the nations, Muslims and Hindus, Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was of view that this issue must be resolved before freedom. Otherwise, it is doubt that Muslims will become slave to Hindus. Jinnah always highlighted the social and religious differences between the two nations. But Gandhiji explained their united origin and asserted that Muslims were also Hindus years ago. They just changed their religion. Gandhiji was clear enough that Muslims and Hindus are not two different nations. Nullifying this statement, Jinnah always explained them to different nations. There were many things for which both Muslims and Hindus of subcontinent depended upon each other, like trade and historical cultures and values. It was the reason Gandhiji said that division will never be fruitful for the Muslims as well as Hindus of subcontinent. On the other hand, Jinnah said that the progress of Muslims is only possible by gaining a separate homeland. There were many examples in history that nations got their freedoms and homelands based on their language, their culture, their color, and nationhood. This was a key reason behind Gandhi's view that there is no historical evidence for any nation getting homeland based on their religion. But Quaid was a man of words and memory. He replied this question of Gandhiji with the historical answer that Ireland, Britain, India, and Burma are living examples of this division. Jinnah was an experienced leader. He knew that no secular government can be operated in the united India. While Gandhiji discussed to have a secular government in India that would have no concern with religion of Muslims or Hindus or any other religion that can be operated in the united India after freedom. In conclusion, Gandhiji had always seen the united India homeland for the Muslims for the Hindus and for all the religions. No one has power to rule the other one, according to Gandhiji. While Jinnah, being inspired of Muslim rule over subcontinent, claimed it an inherited right of Muslim for a separate homeland. So, in this video, we discuss the contrast and controversial points between Jinnah and Gandhi. They both were no doubt the great leaders of history. They both changed the fates of their nations. For more videos, please subscribe my channel and also press bell icon to get notified about every video I upload. Thank you very much.